Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Salaam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You all know I'm in Nigeria and living in France at the moment, so let's talk about Ramadan in France. Like this video below, and if you are new here, please subscribe below. My name is Ayomi and this Ramadan 2021 1442 AH was a success. Alhamdulillah. I'm going to start with the time. For Sahur in Nigeria, you have to eat all of before 5:30 a.m. sometimes 5 a.m. It depends on the weather. And for iftar was 7 p.m. latest 7 p.m. sometimes 6:50 p.m. sometimes 6:45 p.m. It depends on the weather. But here in France, you have to eat all of before 5 a.m. sometimes 4:30 a.m. So it's always between 4:30 a.m. and 5 a.m. And for iftar is between 9 p.m. and 9:25 p.m. So it started from 9 p.m. then it moved to 9:10, then it moved to 9:20. So it was between 9 p.m. and 9:25 p.m. It wasn't easy. That's like 2 hours after Nigerian people would have eaten. See, it's not easy, but initially when I see about the iftar time here, I used to think, would I be able to do it? How are you guys coping? But experiencing it myself, I realized that it's really not that bad. Maybe because you are mentally prepared for it and your body is also prepared for it, it's really not that bad. Although you feel weak like every other person that is fasting in every other country, but it's not as exhausting you expect it to be. So it's not really exhausting like that. It's just you just feel weak like every normal person that is fasting, but it's not really exhausting. And alhamdulillah, we survived. It wasn't really bad. And guess what I did for the first time this Ramadan? I finished the Quran. I finished the Quran this Ramadan. Like I started reading Quran from day 1 of Ramadan, and I finished on day 30 of Ramadan. Isn't that amazing? Like prior to now, I'd never read the Quran like from start to finish, but within 30 days I read it from start to finish. See, I'm so excited. Like, what? I actually did that. Wow. Guys, if you want to know my Muslim name, check my previous video, my Get to Know Me video. You find out my Muslim name in that video. Thank me later. Don't mind me, but if you want to find out my Muslim name, you can check my previous video, my Get to Know Me video. So for the Quran has 114 surahs, that's the chapters. Then it has 6,000 plus ayahs, that's the verses. Like 6,000 plus verses in 30 days. Wow, that's amazing. See, kudos to everybody that finished the Quran, started and finished the Quran within the Ramadan. Kudos to us. We actually did it. We survived. See, it wasn't easy. You know, like a lot of these online apps, or a lot of these Quran apps online on our phones, they have these juice. I don't know if it's like that in the physical Quran. I'm going to check, but all these online apps, they have this juice. Like the Quran, they divide the Quran verses into 30. So the juice, we have juice 1 to juice 30. So that was what I used during Ramadan to actually read it. So you read one juice per day. So juice 1 for Ramadan day 1 till juice 30 for Ramadan day 30. So that was what I was doing. And another thing I tried to do was I read more than a juice per day. So when I finished my juice 1 for day 1, I tried to read a little of the next juice. So that way, the next day when I see that, okay, instead of all the verses I have to read for that day, I've already read about 20 out of the verses I have to read for that day. So it makes, like, mentally makes it easy for me to, like, okay, I can actually finish this one faster than the one I did the day before. So I think that really helped me, reading more than a juice per day. I try to like just go into the next one like as much as I can, and it really helped me. So I recommend that for anybody that wants to do it next time. Yes, I'm not an expert in this. Don't mind me, but it actually really helped me. And once you scale through the first 5 to 7 jewels, the remaining ones should be easy. Cause after our Fatiha, we have our Baraka. That one is like 286 verses. It's like the longest. Then we have Al Imran. That one too, over 200 verses. Then we have Anisa, about 200 ayahs or more. Al Maida too, very long. I think about 170. Alanam too, very long. Alaraf, I think about 200 as well. So those are like the long ones and they are at the beginning. So I think once you scale through those ones, you should be able to do it. Because I feel like in previous years, I've always tried to like read the Quran during Ramadan. But once I get to Abaraka and once I move to Alimra, like you just get tired. And once you don't finish a juz in a day, I think it becomes difficult going forward. So I feel if you want to like read the Quran during Ramadan, just follow the juz and try to read more than one juz in a day. So it's going to like make it easier on the person, and may Allah make it easy for everybody that also want to be able to do that in the month of Ramadan. And I'm just glad that I was able to do it. And I think what used to make it difficult for me was not knowing what I wanted to do, the transliteration and the translation. You know, I can't read Arabic. So I try to like read the transliteration, then I try to read the translation, the English translation. So reading the two together actually slows me down. But what I did differently this year was I just read the translation, then I read some of the transliteration. Then during Tajud, I tried to read my Nasfat book. That one I just read the transliteration without reading the translation. But for the Quran, I read just the translation. So it was actually easier for me. Now before I used to read transliteration and translation, and that really slowed me down. So I actually just focused on translation this year, and that was how I was able to finish. Like now I know some of the stories in the Quran. If I had read just transliteration, I would have been able to know the meaning and some of these stories. So I feel like it was actually better for me that I read just the translation. Then next year I can now read just the transliteration, inshallah. May Allah keep us till then. So that was what I did. And this year as well, I did my tajud. I took it very seriously. Before I used to restrict my tajud to just the last 10 days of Ramadan, but this year I missed like maybe just 2 to 3 tajuds. Go girl. I like, see, this Ramadan was amazing. Alhamdulillah, I'm really grateful that I was able to like more tajuds than I used to do. It was really nice. Now let me move to the one I really do not really like is the off solat part. See, this year I don't know the forces that were conspiring against me. I was supposed to be off solat like 3 days to Ramadan. Then this thing came late and it came like a night to Ramadan. So I couldn't fast for the first 5 days of Ramadan. So guess what happened, guys? My own circle is like 25. And I was expecting it to be late, considering that it was late before Ramadan. But this thing did not come late. It came at exactly 25. And you know that the circle starts counting on the first day you are off Salat. So from the first day of Ramadan to the 25th of Ramadan, I became off Salat again. And that was how I missed the first 5 days of Ramadan. And the last 5 days of Ramadan. So I only fasted for just 20 days. See, I had a lot of force this year because this thing had never happened to me before. Like the first time it's happening to me, the first time I'm reading the Quran completely, the first time I'm doing a lot of that, just like a lot of force happened to me this year. Now I only fasted like 20 days. Now I have to like do a whole 10 days. I have to do like a whole 10 days fasting back. And there's something I like doing. I'm really a lover of fasting because when I need something from God, I love asking through fasting. I love fasting, then praying about it. So the Monday and Thursday fast is actually my thing. It's not something I do every time, but at least maybe once in a month, I try to do like the Monday and Thursday fast. So that's what I'm going to do. So so that's what I do like yearly. That's why I used to like fast whenever I miss like maybe 5 days during Ramadan or whichever days I miss during the Ramadan, I use the Monday and Thursday fasting period to like fast it back. And that's what I'm planning to do this year too. And you know the weather in Europe changes. It's not like Nigeria. So there's going to be a time when you can eat sahur till 6 a.m. and you can iftar is going to be like 5 p.m. So that's the time I'm waiting for. I think it's around December. I'm just going to do my 10 days fasting back during that time when I know Fajr is like 7 a.m. Maghrib is 5 p.m. Isn't that just nice? Like, it's going to be perfect for it's going to be perfect for my like the fasting I'm going to do by like the 10 days I missed. I'm going to just fast it back then because it's going to be very easy. I'm going to eat till 6 a.m. then just break at 5 p.m. So I cannot wait for that time. But Shita Shawwal, I'm done with my Shita Shawwal as well. So I just did it at a stretch. Like before, I used to do it like I just scatter it around, but this time I said let me just do it at a stretch and just forget this thing. So I've done my Shita shower. If you've not done it yet, there's still time. I think you still have like 20 days. So guys, go and do your Shita shower. It's just 6 days. You can do Monday and Thursdays to get it done, and the reward is actually nice because they said once you fast during Ramadan and you add the 6 days of Shawwal to it, is equal to you fasting for a whole year. Isn't that amazing? So I've been doing it for like I've been doing it for about 4 to 5 years now, if I remember correctly. So yeah, Shawwal is actually very good. It's just 6 days to your Ramadan. It's really nice. So guys, go and get your Shita Shawwal done. Now that I finished my shower, I'm entering the street of food. I cannot eat my burgers, my fries, my chicken, everything I want to eat. So I'm going to be entering all those KFC chicken, Burger King, McDonald's. I'm entering everywhere next week. Now that I'm done, I'm done fasting. I cannot wait. See, there's one thing I hate about this solat thing again is the fact that it doesn't come. Like, just come like in the morning or come very late at night after iftar. Some, they wait for you to be like halfway into Ramadan before they now come. Then you now have to start eating. It was really annoying. Like this year, it was like 2 hours to iftar that it came, and I'm like, are you joking? And the rule is very strict. Once you see it, just go and eat because you are just wasting your time. So once I said, I just went to eat bread and peanut butter because there's no point. Like, and that was like day 26. So it was really not nice. I was really angry that why would you make me fast just 20? See, it happened to me for the first time this year, and I really did not like it. I've always heard people saying, oh, it has happened to them, but it had never happened to me before prior to this time. But well, it's all God's will. All I have to do is fast the 10 back. It won't be, well, it's be easy, inshallah. It'll be easy for me. So that's another thing I don't like about Ofsola. Like when it comes like in the middle of the day, like why are you doing like that? So another thing is the food here. Sometimes during the Ramadan, I was just always too weak to stand up. If after my tajud, once I finish my tajud, I'll just be very sleepy. So my friend was very, very sleepy. So I'll just take water and sleep back. I'll just be very sleepy. I won't eat anything. At the beginning, I tried to eat, but at the point, I think after like day 5, I started taking water. Then at the point, I started taking bread and peanut butter. And I never passed a slice of bread because I use wheat bread. Wheat bread is very dry. Peanut butter is very dry. So the combination of both is just terrible. I can't get past one slice. So after that one slice, I just knock out. I sleep, then wake up and pray Fajr. Then that's just it. So it wasn't really, really bad. Then another thing I did this year was workout. I had never worked out during Ramadan before, but this year I tried it. First Sunday of Ramadan, I went to jog. I came back very, very weak. I didn't try it after that, but I didn't stop my normal workout, mountain climbers, different ones, the ones that we do on the mat. I was doing all my workout. And my routine was after Tajud, I did my workout. After workout, eat. After eat, have my bath, then sleep. That was what I was doing. At the point, I was very, very sleepy in the morning that I couldn't even do. After my tajud, I couldn't even work out or eat. So I just, after tajud, just sleep. So I moved it to evening. In the evening, I try to do it like very close to iftar, so that once I work out, very close to iftar, I have my bath, then just do ablution, then pray. Once I pray, then eat, then do whatever I want to do. So that was what I was doing. At the point, that also got tiring. But whenever I'm like too weak to work out before iftar, I move it to morning. So once I've missed the one for the evening, I try to like do it after Tajud. So I worked out during Ramadan for the first time this year, and I'm really grateful to God for giving me the strength to be able to do everything I wanted to do during the Ramadan. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And before I finish this video, I need to give a shout out to my friend, because I was looking for YouTube idea. I didn't know what to do, and so I was talking to my friend yesterday morning, and she was like, just talk about Ramadan in France is something you are not used to. And I was like, what would I say? There's really nothing much to say. So I took my notepad and my pen and I started writing things I could say, and I realized that I actually have a lot of things to say. I have a lot of firsts, like finishing the Quran, doing a lot of tahajjud, working out during Ramadan, missing 10 days of Ramadan. So like I actually have a lot of things to say. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. So shout out to my friend Eniola for giving me the idea. I love you, girl. Thank you. So she gave me the idea to do this video, and I actually love the fact that I was able to do this video. I don't know if I encourage someone to also do some of the things I did. It wasn't actually bad. I was weak, but then it wasn't exhausting as you would expect it to be. So I am the life for Ramadan this year, and may Allah accept all our prayers, and may we be alive to witness another Ramadan, inshallah. So like my video below and subscribe below. Share this video with your Muslim brothers and sisters. Share this video with your friends. So don't go anywhere. Continue to watch my other videos. Subscribe below to see more amazing videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you. Bye.